Welcome to the leg press. Now the leg press is a great power movement. Okay, if you have a client that has problems or limitations and they're not able to do squats, this is a good alternative. The leg press you could go real heavy on, you can keep your body in position, it won't put pressure on your back, your shoulders, your neck, your spine. You can get your knees in a perfect position by just placing it on the platform correctly. Bing is going to demonstrate the leg press for us, how to do it properly, because you really don't want to lift the lower butt and back off the pad. People go a little too deep on these, and it puts too much pressure on the lumbar area of your spine. You don't want to do that, especially if you're going real heavy. All right? And they usually let go of the weight when it gets that low to use momentum to push it back up. Not a good plan. All right, that lumbar area of the spine is getting really taxed there. So you definitely want to make sure you pay attention to that. That's what the handles are for, to lock your body in, keep your butt down, you control it all the way through, and you get more out of your workout. The first thing you want to do is make sure you get your feet right. You want to get your feet up in a good position, make sure they're even on the platform, and you see she has a slight V. She's about shoulder width right now and a slight V on her feet. This is going to get her inner thigh more, and it's going to get her glutes as she goes down, and a lot of the quads and the teardrops on the outside. Once you get your feet in position, now you want to press it up, then you unrack it, get your grip, you make sure your shoulders are back, your chest is up, you bring it down slowly, controlled, right to about there, press it up, and do not lock your knees. This is perfect. This is what you want to be doing. You never want to lock your knees on this exercise. By keeping your knees slightly bent, it keeps all the pressure on your quadriceps. And that's what you want to do. You want to make sure the pressure stays on your legs at all times. When you straighten your legs out more, you wind up taking pressure off your quads and you can relax and sit up there for hours. You don't want to do that. You want to keep the pressure on your muscle the whole time. I see too many people slamming their knees in position, and it does more damage than good. You don't want to do that to your knee joint. This is how you do a leg press. So if you want to do more hamstring and glute, you could get your feet a little closer and put them together like this. You bring it down to your chest with control. Right about there, you press up, and you pause right about there. As you see, again, the knee stays slightly bent. This is how you want to do it. Keep all the tension on the muscle. Make sure your muscles are contracted the whole time. And if you don't go all the way up, you're going to realize that it's impossible not to contract the muscle the whole time because you have the weight against it all through the movement. Now the leg press you could go real heavy on. That's great. But control your movements. They go a little too far. People tend to bring it way past the range they should. You don't want to bring it all the way down where your butt comes up and your lower back gets tweaked. You don't want to be doing that, which I'll show you with a lightweight. Not going heavy because I don't want to hurt myself. They get their position, they push it up, unrack it, and then they come way down here with their back up and their butt up, and that is torture on your lower back. Torture. They come way back here and then press it up and lock their knees. And then way back here and then lock their knees. You don't want to be doing that. Please, I don't want to see that anymore. It hurts me watching. Learn how to do it the way I showed you. You get a lot more out of it and you won't get injured. Another thing I see them doing is they tend to keep their neck up when they do this. This is not good on the spine. Look at the position your spine's in. It's in such a curvature, and now you're adding all this pressure to it with all this weight. Not a good thing to do. Please, please stop doing this. Thank you.